AX seperti yang saya pernah sebut masa bedah MHA a few weeks ago dah, that Anime Expo 2024 tahun ni was between 4 hari bulan hingga 7 hari bulan Julai. So actually I thought at first it was just a weekend thing, but it doesn't. It actually starts on a Thursday. It's the first weekend of July lah. So it's held every year at the Los Angeles Convention Center.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah. And lagi satu benda pasal AX, pasal yang saya nak menyibuk sangat nak cakap pasal AX ni. It is one of the, if not the biggest convention that has the industry involved in outside Japan. And we look forward for announcements lah. Kalau sebagai peminat manga dan peminat anime, tunggu announcement. So macam tahun lepas macam-macam ada. Tahun ni saya tunggu. Alah, gila je, tak best. The usual things will be, you know, the industry people will bring, katalah if there's a hype anime at the moment, they'll bring in the actors, the voice actors, directors, so for the usual thing that they'll have. For example, we got Dungeon Meshi. So as you could see from the list, yeah, so they had Yoshihiro Miyajima, Naoki Takeda, Masahiko Otsuka, all from the... Sorry, Miyajima-san is actually the director. And I think I pernah mention, I think we've spoken about Dungeon Meshi at length really, although at one point it became the actual bedah session, but I think in the earlier videos, I did mention that the Dungeon Meshi was a bit left field lah, compared to other trigger projects yang I'm talking about. They left field in the sense dia punya appearance, dia punya presentation. Because kepada anda yang minat anything by Trigger, ni tak tahu boleh nampak tak? Ni Kill lah. Kill lah berapa tajam dia punya angle drawings semua. Tapi yang ni cantik bulat-bulat macam wheat ke Clover Works ke you know, that kind of thing. But so, and also the director is also not usually associated with Trigger, but he was roped in. Oh, one more thing. Ryoko Kui was supposed to be at AX, but I've not seen any news from either the AX on Twitter or whether she came in separately. Nothing to do with, for example...
Most probably she comes in incognito lah.
Either dia tak... In fact, some of the pictures from some of the people, dia orang tunjuk, dia orang still macam tak nak tunjuk muka. But the audience can see lah. So, for example, Naomi Takeda here is not the comic artist, but it's more exactly... more of one of the people from the studio. So, I mean, benda-benda macam ni standard lah. And then, and obviously since Toho Animation is one of the largest distributors for a lot of the Japanese IPs out there. So, for example, this is a bit of a weird mashup. So they had both Apothecary Diaries and Freerun in one shot. This is from the Freerun bunch, and that's the people from the Apothecary Diaries bunch. I can't remember who arrived, but for them and also another weird match is a special event of Spy Family and Kaiju 8. And Kaiju 8 this time had Masaya Fukunushi as Kafka and Asami Seto as Mina Ashiro. Because I think pun macam Spy Family pun there's nothing much to talk about. I think because of the recent film, they just want to hype it up a bit. So there's nothing much. So tu yang aku macam apalah. At least for MHA, at least there's a film coming out. They weren't exactly promoting the current episode that were going out because obviously they got Kenta Miyake there, who's all for one, Daiki-san, who's all Deku, and the two actors who's in the new film that's coming out. Aku tak tahu, either the bulan 9 atau bulan 8. This is the one where there'll be an evil All Might.
Yeah.
So Kenta Miyake was actually quite stoked. That's Mamoru Miyano, by the way. I mean, you would probably recognize him. This pretty Seiyu, I tak kenal siapa dia. So benda-benda macam ni lah yang ada biasa saja. Much to my annoyance. But I think for me, as far as I'm concerned, the best news that I could ever wait for is the trailer or teaser trailer for the third core of Bleach. Yeah. So, as usual, it's going to be by Piero and the gang. And in the same spirit of the other two course. They're doing it under the direct supervision of Kubo Taito again. So God knows what is going to change this time. The cinematic appearance of the anime also will remain as well. Yeah, let me just bring the volume down some more. I don't know whether talking over it will help or not, but
It helps lah.
it,
There's no a sure way of protecting.
Yeah. Because hari tu pun masa kita orang buat kayu dan bengang gila aku, tapi macam it's of no consequence lah. There are ways. I was thinking I was just gonna do this like on the overlay, but fuck it lah. So at the moment pun apa yang kita tengok pun bukan anything new, but there was like a little snippets lah of something that's different. For example, now they're showing everybody doing the bangkai. So at the moment it's more form than substance lah, in my opinion. But people as usual going, wow, yo, because these guys have had their things done already in the second core. So we just have to see lah what's going to happen in the third week. Yeah, obviously this bit, as you know, when we watch the second core, people were saying, ni nak tengok lah bangkai from our captain, voiced by Aoi the guy Osuka yang jadi grandfather dalam cerita Yuru Camp dengan Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I mean the thing is, this will be quite convoluted as I remember. I think this core may have the fight masa dia orang naik ke Rios istana dekat atas tu, and half the fight with these bastards 4 ekor tu. Whether or not they're gonna keep the last two kuat dengan Yuhabaha for core number 4, tak tahu lah.
Obviously it's going to be like that.
Either that,
more season.
So another one worthy of a mention is also, I quite like this reading of the poem by all 4 of them, which was cool, I thought. Another one that I wanted to show is Terminator Zero, starting on August 29th.
And then there's the war on the Rohirrim.
Yeah, but the problem with war on Rohirrim, dia tak ada apa panggil, dia tak ada video, dia ada gambar je. But this looks quite good. I just wondered whether this is like a prequel macam Godzilla -1 kind of thing, because the Terminator looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger from 1984, albeit, yeah, and it's by Production IG. Hey, Production IG.
The best we can hope is this is somehow related to T2 actually. The best one so far.
Tapi aku rasa this is as the name implies, manusia banyak lagi. Nampak? Can you see how the Terminator looks? It looks like Arnold, rambut dia.
Arnold P1000 something like that.
The first film from 1984. So let's hope that this is a good one and not some dud.
I think it's safe to say it's going to be good, because Netflix has been hitting home runs so far, on the lineup. Nothing is bad actually being shown. Even the King Kuman, right? It's not my cup of tea. But it's popular. Yeah.
Have you watched that?
No. I'm trying to give it more episode and then binge it and watch it like 3 before I make into a decision lah. There's a lot of male beef in the show. It's off-putting lah for me.
But it's quite funny looking because dia buat bibir dia tebal. But because it's stylized in that way, because it's actually from the 70s. I think.
Yeah.
It's an old anime.
Ada.